Good day, everyone. So today is gonna be more of a reality check video because majority of my videos just be implying, and somehow preaching that optimistic, ambitious, closer to delusional mindset. Because again, you're only delusional until you make it. I hope the audio is doing good right now because I was planning to use this right here. I'll be working on this, so we'll have a better mic quality. However, we'll settle for the original iPhone's quality for now. Nonetheless, it's a reality check. All right. So currently it's the 1st of March today. My past videos, I just really know how I'm gonna be stepping up a notch by the month of February. Yes, it wasn't how I planned it to be, and that really prompted me that God has greater plans. And what really made me happy about that, because on how optimistic my mindset truly is. Because when that happened, I was like, I truly have nothing to lose, bro. Like, that's the reality. You have nothing to lose. When you take risk, you either attain it, succeed on it, or gain lessons from it, bro. Imagine the lowest thing you could get from taking risk is you getting lessons, learning from it. And honestly, bro, the month of March was, again, it was a substantial month of learning. And that just really prompted me, bro, on how close I truly am. So for context, first are my systems. I was pretty consistent with my system. I had a lot of progress. I finished Laws of Human Nature. And currently on this book, I'll finish this by tonight, or at most tomorrow. So that's already 2 books in for first 2 months of 2026. And compared to last year, I only did a book for the whole year. So that's already one right there, great progress. Second of all, my physical systems. I show up every single day, 5 to 6 times a week. I haven't failed a single day on that. There are times that I should be having rest days, like pure rest days, but I used to do active rest days. I showed up every single day in the market, journaled every single trade. However, there's are nuances and inadequacies, and I'm not able to actually follow my system day in and day out. Majority of the time, at least 60, 70, 80% of the time, I'm able to follow my systems. Actually, over 80% of the time, because in my system, discretionaries are valid trades. But there's going to be some trades that are too discretionary but doesn't really have the final confirmation. And, if we're going to focus again, I know you're watching this and you probably went on this video majority of the time because of trading posts, probably from the black app or here, the red app right here you're currently watching on. And you probably know me something about with trading. So I'm going to be dwelling on that and putting more weight on this trading progress, because that is where I'm focusing at the moment. Because I know that if I came consistent amount for X amount of days, putting the work, putting the repetitions, putting my mind this winning feeling, and I just know here, whatever this mind can conceive and believe, I just know I can achieve it. My mind just need to be synchronized with my physical actions. Do I live like that? Do I act like that? Do I talk like that? On my trading, I just know how close I truly am. Number one, I have data on my back testing, bro. You can see every single day I back test, whether I win, whether I lose. That is just full transparency on that. I also show my data, on my back testing data. Like, you can see there how profitable this strategy truly is. So number one, I put in the reps in. I build discretion and market experience through back testing. I also do forward testing. All right, and right now I'm actually live trading. And as for that, on my actual eval on the 50K account, I just know how close I truly am, because if I just follow my system, like 100% of the time, I would have passed it by the second week. Like, seriously. And actually pass it with only 1 loss, and the rest are going to be winners. And the main issue actually on fear. First is fear of losing, and second is fear of being wrong. First of all, why was I able to actually put weight on, or somehow distinguish that it was fear of either losing or being wrong? Mainly because of the actual outcome, which is me hesitating on my trades, bro. I know that this is an A+ setup, or this is maybe just an A- setup, but I've seen it work day in and day out, and actually have strong conviction. That's why I actually forward tested while on that trading day, because alright, I actually like this, but I didn't take it because of other external factors. Let's say, alright, maybe I was looking for something else. I was looking for something more. But actually, the more you look, the more you wait for more confluences, bro, the price would just literally run away from you. Yes, and I was fading those trades. In the back of my mind, those were great because I didn't FOMO. I didn't try to force setups because, you know, you're trying to like psychologically, you are trying to gaslight yourself that it's just fine. In reality, it's fine because there's literally no harm. But if that happens every single day or majority of your trading days, it will start to add up. It's start to actually eat you alive, bro. And that is what I'm gonna be trying to flip on this second risk on evals. And bro, I just this time around, like last time, I was so optimistic, but this time around, it's more of like an informed optimism because I know it. I know what I need to change. I just need to act on it. I was that close. I was that close, bro. And when that happened, when I blew the account, I was sad for a bit, maybe like good 10-15 seconds. And I was like, just this mind just flipped and said, shit, I actually learned a lot from it. I asked God, or somehow felt like, bro, I am gonna have a step above on this month. I'm gonna succeed at some point in this month. Like if you watch my past video, I said like a step above on where I'm currently at. And that's true. It might not be monetary, but it was a step above on this right here. And if this mind is a step above, everything will follow, bro. Everything will follow. And bro, I just really need to be consistent, be disciplined, because I just know I'm a disciplined, profitable trader. I know I'm a successful man, and just the reality just hasn't caught up yet. And I just really know it deep in my heart, bro. This month is more of an informed optimism. Again, this might look so delusional and ambitious, but bro, I told this on the last video last time I did it, which was I made that before February. But this time it's just so clearly. Huge help of this book, bro. Psycho-Cybernetics. This helped me a lot on visualizing and imagination. It just literally flipped my mind from maybe thinking some negative thoughts along the day to just everything is positive. Something, maybe like an adversity or a challenge, just flips, bro. It became something as a positive challenge. Every adversity now becomes an opportunity. Every problem is now again is an opportunity to become better. Every stumbling blocks, right? Every stumbling blocks now became an opportunity for you to be better. And this is what I want to imply here. Like on every risk I take, this is what's already in my mind before, but it just became even more significant and potent, bro. If you're taking risks right now, you're still a student, you're still getting allowance from your parents, bro. You have nothing to lose. And even if you don't, bro, even if you're just living alone, bro, you have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose. On my end, bro, I have nothing to lose. Like I've mentioned, it's either you win or succeed, or the lowest point or lowest achievement you can actually attain from taking risk is taking lessons, getting lessons from it. And I've learned a lot from that. And it just really prompted me how close I truly am. And that alone is just so beneficial, not only mentally, but I just how I act on every single day. Because this imagination, this visualization, this vivid images in my mind that I visualize, manifest, attract every single day is just me being closer and closer and putting it into reality. Because I am living like it is already in existence. Because this mind right here, doesn't truly know the difference on like a future event versus what you're currently presently facing in life. What your mind imagines, if it is so close into reality, you can literally sense it, you can feel it, you can taste it, you can touch it, you can hear it. Like every sense your body have, your mind can actually perceive that it is currently here in the present. Personally, I just live on the same frequency, bro. I live on the same frequency. So for this particular month, I know how close I truly am, and then it just really prompted me that I can do it. If others can do it, I can do it as well. And this time, again, it's more of an informed optimism. I already tried it, and I know I can do it. There was just some lapses, there was just inadequacies, as a person. But this time around, there's no chance of me failing. In fact, failure doesn't even come into my consciousness, bro. I always I put in my mind, I have nothing to lose. In the first place, bro, there's not even a chance of me losing. How would you act if you know you can't lose? How would you act if you know everything you take, every risk you take would be winners? Put that in your mind. It's so different, bro. From last year, like when I lose, shit, bro, shit hits the fan. I feel like shit. It affects my day. But now, every stumbling block I face, every setback makes me even stronger, bro. Like this year, I lost my 6K on Funded Next. When I blew it, I was even smiling. This time around, I put more risk in, so like it hurt me for the first 15 seconds, and then the mindset just shifts, putting my mind like, bro, those were all lessons. You just prove yourself how close you truly are. And this month, bro, I can just vividly visualize it. More clearly, more precisely, I can just feel it into reality, bro. Just mark my words, bro. This time around is all different. I'm just truly a different creation right now. I'm a different man. A man may be the same externally, physically, but this mind right here is a different mind, bro. What I really just, why I had more conviction and confidence, bro, because I'm currently in this winning feeling. And when you're currently that winning feeling, bro, you are on a road to success. This mindset shift, bro. And with that winning feeling, I just know I've just conquered my mind. As long as you conquer this mind, bro, I just know, bro, nothing can really stop you at that point, apart from God. But no one can stop you if you're with God. That's why I just know, bro, no one's really stopping me at this point. And, bro, mark my words, this is gonna be so precise, so clearly, bro. I visualize it so much in this mind, bro. It's just that clear. It's that clear, bro. This would, again, sound delusional, but for me, it's not delusional, bro. It's the reality. And this is what the type of minds I want to imply, all, bro. Mark my words right now. I'm just so happy because I just know how close I am, bro. There's just no chance of me failing and just 100% all to the upside. March 12, bro. March 12. Just mark my words, bro. March 12, I passed my first ever 50K eval. March 12. How do I visualize it, bro? I've passed the account on March 12 on night, obviously, night here in the Philippines. And next day, which is March 13, will be Friday. I will be coming to school with a big smile on my face. Not to brag, but actually be silent about it, but just be so grateful because I'm truly privileged, bro, on taking risk on the things that I am willing to take. To work on my plans, to work on my goals, and to work on my dreams because in this time, bro, it's not dreams anymore if you're taking action. At this point, this is a higher sense of mission. And bro, I'm coming on that day because I'm truly privileged because I took action. I took risk. And I'm just happy because, bro, after some time, there's some progress. There's substantial progress. That is just so clearly, so precisely how I'm going to pass that eval. And how I'm going to go and start walking like the man. Not Joe of ego, not tyranny, but at some point, bro, deep and high self-esteem. That self-confidence that came, it was backed by actions. It wasn't grandiosity at some point. And I'm not gonna brag it. Alright? And bro, before this month ends, bro, I just know, before this month ends, and it's before Thursday, I just know, before this month ends, it's either by third or fourth week. There's a third or fourth week of March, just before this month ends. It is Thursday or Wednesday. It's either Thursday or Wednesday. I will be getting and requesting, bro, my first ever payout. And not only that payout is gonna be a 6-figure payout. Mark my words, bro. Just mark my words. This is not out of just pure delusion. At this point, bro, I'm just literally living in reality. This thought right here just hasn't come into reality yet. But I just know it. Again, this is March 1. Mark my words. I'll be posting this after posting, my previous videos that I've just accumulated from the past. And mark my words, bro. Mark my words. I'm going to prove it to y'all. What this mind can conceive and believe, it can just achieve. And if you conquer this mind, you would conquer the world. It's going to be all for today's video, guys. That is pure reality check on what happened for the past month. It is gonna be pure reality check on what's gonna happen this month. Not out of ego, but because of this winning feeling in my heart. This winning feeling in my heart. Mark my words. Peace out.